free when my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you see? I just wanna be free.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, folks. All right, this is another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. I'm your host, Camille Smith. Whoa, we're having technical difficulties, but it's okay. When it comes to 185th, crazy, wild, wild things happen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I am happy to see that. Yay, Minnie. So this Minnie, you doing this makes it seem like everyone can hear me fine and dandy. So thank you. You and I are gonna have most of the conversation going on today. All right. So I had such amazing conversations the last couple weeks. Like I had the Father's Day special. I had a special with Minnie on camera, and yo, it was I don't care what anyone says, it was fire. Even the Mother's Day special that I did last month was like amazing. Like I could really tell, like, I'm impacting the world and things, because I'm globally known. So I just want to big up Minnie on Cam, M, Coach Kirk, Randall, even the mothers before, Sam, Caroline, Caroline, gosh, sorry, April, Whitney that came true, and Ted and Shayna that came through like the whole entire weeks. The conversations have been amazing. And since it's summer but kind of raining, I just wanted to have a short and sweet episode just about like random things that have been happening in June, and then also guys, it is almost like the first half of first half of 2024 is almost done. And good riddance. Jeez. I'm not going to hold y'all. It's been a wild 6 months, but I finally have clarity coming into play and seeing, like, that good things are going to come up in the second half of 2024. Golly. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know me. But yes. And this week, I feel like has been so busy. But at the first time, there's a reason why. Because um, there's Collision. So I think they started their launch party last week, Friday, right? I wasn't actually able to attend, but I was able to attend on Thursday. Something similar to them, but not quite. And I might butcher the name. My apologies. But the Obsidi Awards happened on Thursday. So big up Sam for inviting me and letting me be with the black techs and everything, or the allies. It was really amazing. Like the food was ton up. Uh Akil was there, the DJ, making me almost mash up my foot again. I seen a whole bunch of folks. Big up Andre for Entrepreneur of the Year. I actually made folks at my table like download the app. So anyone else, actually, yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta give you a shout out, Andre. So anyone that's watching this, I want you to go to your Google Play, Google Store, Apple Store, whichever, and look for Flip and Floss. This is for the kiddos and the parents, of course, or even godparents, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, and things. You'll definitely be able to teach your kids about personal finance. And if you guys know, in the App Store. If you guys know me, I'm totally down for that type of stuff. So please, 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 I have it there. That's the Flip and Floss App Store. Please get it. Get it. Make sure your kids are financially literate. All right. But yeah, that event was really nice. Food was nice. Great energy. I saw Violet. I saw Sheldon. I saw a whole bunch of folks. Met new folks. So I'm really excited to do more awards. And you guys know, like, maybe it's because I don't like to dress up as much. But time to time, I could show off myself. I could, you know, dress up nice or look decent and everything. So big up, Sam again for that award. It was so amazing. But what else is going on? What else is going on? Other than it being summer, but it's raining every day. I think I mentioned that already, but I'm annoyed at it. Rain, chillax. I just feel like I do have some stuff to talk about because I decided to. One of the great things about liking personal finance and things is you can find articles about it, and I actually found some articles today. I was like really like sitting down like, oh my gosh, what am I going to talk to y'all about? So there's one that I actually want to talk about. What you want he okay, maybe okay, maybe I don't want a heat wave, but I want beautiful weather. Like, come on. Yo, I was sitting down and I was like, yo, it's blazing right now. It's literally blazing right now. That is ridiculous. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Where I actually had to get water. Look, I do have H2O, but you literally have to stay hydrated and things, y'all. Like that was like one of the things that I learned. Like you gotta stay hydrated on a day like this. But here's one thing that I want to mention, because these are something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are trying to realize how to focus on minimizing their grocery bill, right? So back in the day, we used to do HelloFresh, whereas like you do a meal prep. So it's like for a family of one or four, it works, right? So if you're one person and you get the two meal thing, you can have two meals in either a day or in 2 days, right? So I really liked Home Fresh, HelloFresh for that. But there's also other apps that you could totally use to be able to cut down on price. So I'm gonna show them because I'm trying to help y'all save some money during the summer since summer's already reached. And we're not trying to use Uber Eats or DoorDash and all them stuff because them fees is outrageous. This is what I've used before, but I when I say I used, I downloaded it, but I didn't see the purpose in my area. In different areas, it's really nice. Um, so it's too good to go. So it's basically you're able to like at the big like at almost at the end of the day, people are trying to get rid of the food that they have, right? Some people don't like leftovers like that, but I do. However, when you're in areas like Scarborough and things, you're not close to these type of restaurants, you're not gonna find the benefits. But anyone that lives downtown or like the West End, this is the only time I'll give you guys compliments. You're able to find this. Oh, I wonder if I can. I'm going to show you y'all on Google to see if it will show. Oh, it will, it will. Ooh. Give me a second because I think it's better for you to see. than to here as well. Oop, decline all of them things there. All right, so mm, I'm gonna go based on sharing this, and I'm not even promoting these people like that. I'm just trying to help y'all out to save a buck. So yes, I actually seen it where it's like half of the price. So like even shameless plug, even if you go to where did I go recently and they had food on half off. It was either Loblaws or Longos. And I was like, okay, half off. Like at the end of the day and things, I'm like, all right, say less, right? So that's one way to cut costs. Um, and if you're also a company that you don't want to waste food, definitely you want to sign up to this. So, and it's like a surprise bag. So if you're like vegan, vegetarian, it'd probably be difficult for you. But for the people that can yum anything, this is your best bet, right? So that's one thing. Um, fudge. There it is. Flash food. So flash food is I want to say it's in Loblaws or Superstore. I've seen it, and this also is like the concept of you're getting discounted produce, meats, and groceries because it's almost before the expiry date. So you definitely want to yum the food as soon as you get it, or you're going to have run belly. And I am not advocating for anyone to get run belly. Okay. Okay, so that's one thing. Let's see. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Gives me mobility disability discount. Oh, okay. So for the folks that have a disability, you could totally try out Viola or Viola? Viola? I keep thinking of my aunt when I say that name. And which one? Which one's this? Odd Bunch gives you that not so I guess that's ideal, like Odd Bunch and things. So there's Food Hero as well. Actually, sorry. Let me show you Flash Good. I have had Flash Good before, but that again is something. You know, man, that one is just before. Yeah, I've seen that one before. Mm-mm-mm. I don't want you guys to see all my tabs, eh? So many tabs these days. Yes, so this is again half 50% off. And this is like even if you go to No Frills, I remember passing No Frills the other day and they had their produce and it's like 50 off. But those the you know what the food that's almost, about to give you red belly. Again, be cautious about this. And obviously it's like the same, I guess it's the concept of like going to a food bank, but produce, right? So boom bam bam, you have that. Well, how much is odd? $20? Okay. Eat Impact is the next one. Oh, let me see that one. Eat Impact. Oh, sometimes you shouldn't see what people are searching, right? So next time I'm not going to share what I'm searching. So we have this one. How it works, you pick your box, customize it. Okay. And you save a buck. And yeah. Ooh, okay. So this is for the folks that you guys can't see what I'm seeing. Wow. There we go. Wow. Boom, bam, bam. Okay. So eat impact, eat better, do good. So basically, when people have too much of something or it's ugly produce, save a buck. This is probably perfect for folks that like to make like soups and things as well, because you're just like blending it or even making smoothies. So basically, you pick a box, customize it. Don't do that. Actually, I'll join them after. I think you get 25% off. I'll do it again. Um, So this is very lovely. So this is for the folks that are, veggie or alkaline. Yes, and for the folks that love to make salads like myself. Hold on, hold on. So I dropped my thing, but it's okay, guys. Or the what folks that like organic boxes. Yeah, so this is an idea. Sorry, this is not the same name. So this is Eat Impact. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna check out this one. And I'm not sponsoring anyone. I'm just trying to help folks during this time. Cause I even yeah, people gotta eat. Kids are out. Kids are out for summer. So that means traffic's not gonna be that bad. Yay. So then I think there's one last one. So let me stop sharing for a second. And let me go back. I have so many pages open. Olio. Oh yeah, Brunch Bunch is there. So it's only available for Toronto and Quebec folks. Sorry. And it's actually 40% less than what you would pay at the supermarket. So here's another one. Okay, so what? And Mini Cam, if you have any other ones you want to suggest, by all means, because I like a deal and I think everyone else likes a deal too, right? Um, let's see. Meat delivery companies got a whole different list, and one of them is what I use is Wild Fork. I feel like that is a place I've heard about before. Let me double check. Let me double check. I feel like I've seen that one, and that's definitely a good choice for those meat eaters. Um, this one could be for you. Boom, bam, bam. And there. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey, I don't eat steak, but that steak look good. My gosh. That steak looked good. Oh, shucks. Is there seafood too? There has to be seafood. Oh, please let me seafood as well. Oh, yes. For the seafood lovers. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I see you. Hold on. Free delivery on the first thing. Boom, bam, bam. So I'm just going to use this. Scallop. Sorry, y'all. I'm being craven because I really want some food. But yeah, okay. I like this one. So there's for the people that love to grill. Oh, is this Korean stuff? Oh, makes me remember. And then there's poultry for the folks that, don't eat beef. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. I'm gonna check this out after. Woo, snap. Hold on. See what happens. My screen got smaller. Okay, I'm kind of happy. Yes. Okay, so that's another one. Was it Wild Fork? Wild Fork. Okay, folks. So for the meat eaters or the seafood lovers, ooh, let's see if there is crab legs or lobster. I'm not showing you guys, but I'm just looking for my. The have shrimp, the have octopus, but me don't see lobster. What in the world? Okay, I'm about to go to this place still. Oh, there is lobster. Hold on for the lobster lovers like myself. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay. 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 Now I'm getting hungry. Now I am getting hungry. Watcha! Them have oxtail too? Backside. Okay, and then they have crab legs. Yes. Okay. I'm keeping that tab open. Yes. guys. And there's one last one. Can't pronounce it, so I'm not gonna say it. So boom, bam, bam. So this I think I'm really being mindful for this summer because I not only have events. July 13th alone, I think I have 3 events all together in one frigging day. That's ridiculous, but there's more. There's other ones. So yeah, so I'm trying to be mindful of where I go and all that great stuff. So but then another topic I wanted to talk about. So what happened was Nvidia, that's how I'm going to say it. I don't care how it's pronounced, but you know what I mean. Nvidia has done its stock split last week, right? I've been watching it. I've I listened to Earn Your Leisure, and Ian, your master investor, mentioned to really load up on a certain amount. So I really hoping it will get to $100 or less. Um, um, Nvidia, $100 or less, right? I seen it go to 140, and mind you, it stock split at frigging 120. So who has this stock? If you have it, since the stock split, like this recent stock split, great. If you don't, this is for educational purposes only, right? This is educational purposes only. You There's no reason why you shouldn't get this. If you want a really great stock, there's no reason why you shouldn't get this, right? Um, or or there's ETFs that have this in it, so you'll be able to win. It's a win-win. The S&P 500 right now is at an all-time high. I think I'm gonna show that. Yeah, you guys know how I love the S&P 500. Um, let's see. Yeah. Boom, clot. So yeah, it's at an all-time high. What? So this is just, to me, no rocket scientist. The S&P is up frigging 15% already. 15% already. If you haven't got the S&P since I've been on this, why? Why? And I only show you this one because I like SPLG better than VFV based on the amount. Like if we see 133 compared to 64. 64 of American is not equivalent to 133. I'm just saying. But um oh, but it's 80% there. Okay. And there's dividends. So oh, fun fact. So I'm such a nerd. So I wanted to know a fun fact about the number 185, right? So I found hold on. This is how my brain works. So I found out something that relates to personal finance and 185. And that's dividends. So it's so funny that I actually started talking about that. So one second, I have to read what I found. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. So, and this is only going to be fun stuff for me. So, Section 185 of the Canadian Income Tax Act relates to the governing of corporate taxation, specifically the taxable dividends paid by corporations. So capital dividends is a type of dividends paid by a corporation to the shareholders, which is tax free to the recipients. Don't mind me. So, which is this is very interesting actually. So, this is because the dividends comes from the corporation's capital dividend account, which consists of non-taxable portions of capital gains and other tax-free amounts received by the corporation. Fun facts today, guys. Boom, bum, bum. How Section 185 affects shareholders. Let me put this in here. If you're a shareholder, you're receiving capital dividends, means you get it tax-free income. Also, two, investment planning, understanding how and when corporations might declare capital dividends can help you make more informed investment decisions, aka, make, sorry, not making it rain, but buying other, like buying groceries and stuff, be able to plan accordingly. I don't know why I said it like that. And also, the third one is dividends versus salary. For business owners, deciding between taking money out of the corporation as salary, which is taxable, or dividends, which can include tax-free capital dividends, can have significant tax implications. So obviously, when a business owner is deciding to do like something like this, please talk to a tax accountant. Talk to a tax accountant about this stuff, especially when you're starting your business, like a corporation, right? Here's some tips and tricks. Uh, hold on, hold on. Boom, bottom, boom, boom. So, practical tips for something like this: monitor your corporate holdings, of course. Tax planning, like I said, and diversification. Boom, bum, bum. Oh, sorry, and estate planning, because you have to think about your estate planning especially when it comes to a business. So these are some tips that I wanted to show y'all. That's what makes 185th so special. Dividends. Oop, and what? 185 is the amount. Ooh. Hmm. Fun fact for folks that are watching and listen, or not listening, that are watching. That's a fun fact. So now you have to come to YouTube to see what the fun fact is. Aha! Oh yes, and you wrote this also. Um, did he tell you if you have it? Please, please. Well, if you have an ETF that's part of S&P 500, then for sure you have it. No, I don't want to read out. Oh, fine. Fine. I wanted them to come in. So 185 is the total amount if you have one of each Canadian bill. So you have your, that doesn't include, no, because the dollar bill is gone, obviously. So if you have your $5, $10, 20, 50, 100. Oh, fun facts, guys. Hold on. Making sure. Fun facts. Wow, that's. Hold on. The fact that I'm actually taking it in is actually really cool. So, thank you for that fun fact as well. Once again, y'all, this is just a random episode. I apologize. Um, but really and truly, I need y'all to think about. I didn't know I was. I was taking it in when I was counting it. I was like, "Yo, that's absolutely true. Holy shucks!" Um, fun facts, fun facts. So, why do I have this one? This must be something about a recipe that I don't need. But even when it comes to investing, there sometimes there are bad choice of advice, and I'm going to tell y'all the based on what BNN Bloomberg considers the four of the worst pieces of advice. This is just me giving you guys some fun facts for today because it's good. June's a long, 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 but I love it. I love June. I love June. Big up to all my people them that are born in June. But there is 5 weeks, 5 Saturdays in June. So we had to have one random week, okay? So, but the four of the worst things that you could get advice from. Mm, 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 mm. This is it. Oop. Yes. Okay. And if you actually, sorry, if you have some worse pieces of advice from investment industries, by all means, let me know. Put it in the chat. Let folks know. I want to hear them. I want to hear them too. You must invest to grow your savings. Mm, I am on the fence with that one because I don't think you should invest all your money. Of course not, because you want to have some liquidated cash just in case. So investing everything is kind of not logical and not realistic. But you're definitely, because it's going to be times when you have short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals. Obviously, the money that you don't want to touch is long-term, like 10, 15 years and stuff, right? But if you're looking for something like in the next, like say 90 days to a year, you probably don't want to invest all of that. That's your emergency fund, and you don't want, because the market goes like this. I know how frantic people get when money is dropping and stuff, but then they feel nice when it's up and running, right? So you want to be mindful of your goals when you have your savings accounts. And remember, I have different types of accounts for everything. Um, good, 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 good. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Variety to boom, bam, bam. Ooh, investing is long term. Yeah, absolutely. Long term. Like, I've changed my portfolio, my TFSA portfolio, my um long term TFSA. I only had to change it a little bit because some of the stocks are I chose wrong. But most of them are long term. My risque account is a different story. That's what I do my option trading and future trading. And I haven't done that in a minute, but I want to go back because I'm seeing what's happening with these numbers. I can't wait to get back. Like, honestly, I'm gonna say by the end of the third quarter, I'm going to get back into that. Bun that gave me joy and all that stuff, right? But that type of advice, which is not the worst advice, is start off slow. Don't go from not knowing shit and jumping into option trading and futures. I tell that to people, like, no, don't do that. That's not an ideal. You're just it's seeking failure, honestly. Next one is big returns require big fees. Yeah, I don't like this one. I don't like this one. I think this is going to be a little bit eggshells. So most people with mutual funds have to pay a higher management fee, right? The management expense ratio, MER. If you ever see MER on your investment accounts, then and it's like more than 1%. I need y'all to reconsider your mutual funds, unless you're it's giving you a great return, but you don't have to pay a big fee. That's why I always stress about ETFs, because it is smaller MER. So you probably want to consider ETFs, and you can actually find the same mutual funds that people like promote and stuff. You can find that as an ETF, and I learned that because I like doing this stuff. I like researching. You can actually find the same one, or the one that gives you the same rate of return. And you remember rule of 72, right? So you really want to be mindful. Just because you have a mutual fund doesn't mean you can find it ETF where you can reduce your costs. So you want to reduce your fees. I've seen people where like their fees are outrageous, and I'm like, oh, I feel like we need to reconsider this. Okay. The other one is bonds. Bond funds are fixed income. Hold on. But let's see. You need to keep the horses. Huh? You need to keep the horses who want to race in your portfolio. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Exactly. And I got some sweet ones too. Oh, sorry, time out. Big up Google for getting dividends now. Remember when I talked about the stock split for Google and things? Like it was either getting Amazon or Google, and I just preferred Google personally, even though sometimes here and there I buy Amazon things, but I just found Google was more efficient for me. I have Google, I have Gmail, I use YouTube and all that stuff. It just made sense. And thank you for the for the dividends. Um, why am I like this, guys? Bond funds are fixed income. Okay. Any popular diversified retirement portfolio includes a portion dedicated to fixed income to keep the cash flow secure during market turmoil. Yes. Since mutual fund companies sell mutual since mutual fund companies sell mutual funds, their advisors often recommend bond funds as a substitute. Hmm. And this is when it's good to read the Tony Robinson book, Money Makeover, because it actually talks about this. Because if the stocks are skyrocketing, that means the bonds are not so much great. But when the bonds are not, and then it's like vice versa, right? So I personally don't have any bonds, but I do prefer like with preferred shares when it comes to fixed income. And I mean, I guess eventually I'll put a GIC in a just so I can keep it consistent and things. But it bond oh income from bond funds is neither fixed or nor guaranteed. So that's a weird way of saying, yeah, get a bond fund. It's a fixed income. It's not the case. And even preferred shares, like I know I guaranteed that money every quarter and stuff. Just the same concept of GIC, but it does fluctuate. But I like it. I kind of like it because it's like a stock and a fixed income at the same time. You just got to keep adding to it. Dollar cost average. Um, hmm. And the last one, I think this is going to be very interesting for individuals. Yes, 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 yes. Money Master, the game book. Yeah, is it? And what else? I know my taxable is mutual funds, but I gotta lower it as it is a lower fee ETF equivalent. Really? Oh, fun fact, Tony Robbins has 3 books about money. Was it the Total Makeover too? I feel like that's the one I've been talking about all this time. Oh, segregated funds might have high fees, but they have other perks and features to them, like avoiding probate, bankruptcy protection. You know what? I would love to bring someone on to talk about segregated funds. I feel like I have in the past, but I'm it's because I'm more of a do it yourself type of investor that I respect it. I respect it. And if someone wants to like, tell me why it's better than just doing it yourself, cool. I'm all ears. Just there's some things I like and there's some things I don't like. And yeah. Uh the last one of the four of the worst pieces of advice from investment industries: always keep cash on hand for emergencies. Weren't we just talking about this? That's very interesting because I feel like it contradicts this statement, but maybe that's just me because I was speaking my opinion. So always keep cash on hand for emergencies. Whoa, let me read the whole thing. So we often hear finance industries advocating parrot a general rule that households should have between 3 and 6 months worth of monthly expenses in cash for emergencies. Guilty. With higher rates at record levels, household debt is an emergency. Mm. The emergency money would be better spent paying down. Oh, okay. I see what they're saying. Paying down interest generating debt than sitting in a bank earning zero interest. Okay. Having debt eliminated or at least under control, I like to say manageable, that you can not go to sleep without stressing, um, leaves households in a better position to deal with emergencies, even if it means temporarily borrowing through a um, low interest house equity line of credit, HELOC. There, that's what. Only when they occur. Those thousands of dollars sitting idly in a bank account every year waiting for an emergency could be better spent invested in RSP or TFSA and compounding. I totally understand. So I would even say putting in a high interest, yes, but for a certain amount because you get taxed on the interest that you income that you receive. So that even I'm skeptical about. And I'm telling you, I don't know what happened to all my folks that was getting T5s and T3s. We had to fix up and fix that. Like y'all need to start putting money in your TFSAs because I know you have space. Sorry, my little rant of the day. But okay, so now I'm confused because why? What was the? So let me go back to the first one because I don't understand why it's saying that. And then I'll come back to you, Minnie. Hold on. In a case of robbing Peter to pay Paul, most major Canadian banks that generate profits by lending money also make record profit through investment divisions, which is tested term as arm's length. While the investment arm makes a great case for putting your money in the market, the arm's length relationship allows them to omit mentioning when the best investment is paying down debt. Okay, so basically what they're saying is to pay off your debt instead of doing all this. So now I understand because I was like, that's kind of wild. Let's see. Emergency fund is insurance not to be invested. Agree. Agree. 3 months to 24 months now? Yes. Saying 24 months is kind of wild because think about that's 2 years. But if that money is getting peanuts, I rather put it somewhere and transfer it back into the checking account. I don't want to put in the minimum balance so you don't have to pay a fee with all the big banks and stuff. That's Gwe, dash that away. If you pay off your debt and not have emergency, yeah, yeah, that's why. Exactly. I never vouch for that. Try not to do that. Just be. I even think me personally that you should be saving and paying off debt at the same time. And if there's a time when you have more savings than your debt, dump that, get rid of the debt, and then keep reloading with your savings and then switch that to investing and stuff. That's just my opinion, right? They completely ignore people with mental illness that comes with impulsivity, gambling addictions, bipolar disorder, HDHD. Those people might need to build a safeguard for their money. Yeah, yep, I understand that. With if you have a gambling addiction, actually, that's a good one. That's a good topic to talk about. Like dating someone that has a different value with money than you. Don't want to talk about that with myself because as a person that's single, it's kind of hard to say it, but I've I at least see people that have different values when it comes to money, and sometimes it's a catch-22 when you deal with that type of person. How long? I guess yes. The pen. Wait, how long the pandemic was? Almost 2 years. I guess you could say it was almost 2 years, or it was 2 years. Some people have been suffering still from the pandemic, right? So that's understandable. I just think everyone should have a safety net regardless, and just to be mindful of your spending habits. That's why I actually decided to show you guys like food options and not doing Uber Eats or DoorDash and all them type of things there, because ugh, ugh, those fees, they're outrageous. Like I actually hate the fees, to tell you the truth. I do have others, but I don't want to. Nah, I'm not gonna say them just yet. There is an investing one on one, but you know what? I realize. I haven't given y'all snippets or any or a newsletter in the last couple months. Something happened to my newsletter platform. I definitely want to bring that back because I feel like, giving you guys something every month, just some nuggets, some gems other than the YouTube is ideal. So if you guys have anything that you want to talk about or you want me to do some research, please tell me. There is going to be another one next weekend. I'm probably gonna pre-record it so I can rest because it's a long weekend next week. So I definitely want to maximize on that. I popped down from football, but I am going to be I have one more game until I rest a little bit, and then two more games, and then we're resting for like a month. So I'm really looking forward. Um, well, yeah, I just want to enjoy next week's long weekend. So I'm gonna do a pre-recording, but you know me, I'm always gonna give y'all something. So I just want to hear in the chat, or say, make sure you like, comment, and tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe and everything. Um, but yeah, whatever you want to talk about for the long weekend. Just preparing for the second half of 2024. I I I I have stuff in the works, and I really want to find someone that will help me deal with the social media. Ooh, perfect. I sent you a recommendation. Thank you. Thank you. I definitely want to talk about this. I think this is an important topic as well. Um Talking about gambling addiction and how to it's a part of like money trauma, and I'm shocked that Dr. Vibe isn't here, but he would definitely say that that's one of the things about money trauma. So I'm excited to talk about that with someone. And yeah, I really want to get back in social media. If y'all have noticed, I've only posted once a month, and that was Mother's Day and Father's Day. I didn't want to disrespect either the mothers or fathers. But then there's Canada Day. But I do want to make a video. I do want to do snippets. I do want to do a stock market challenge. So also, if you're interested in that, let me know. It's either I'm gonna do it in July or I'm gonna do it in August. If you're really interested in that, we could do that. I think it's fun each and every time. I can have one for kiddos, I can have one for adults, so we can be competitive in everything and learn at the same time. But I also should talk to my money team to see if we could come back and do that as well. Um, so yeah, that's it, folks. It was a pleasure. Let me know how y'all weekend has been or week has been. What are you going to do for the long weekend? I wants to know. I wants to know. But make sure you know, tell a friend you love them and all that good stuff. And just be kind to everyone, all right? Be kind to your loved ones because you never know what they're going through. Until later, folks. Oh, hey, till next time, folks.
I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution of time.